Did you send me a broadcast request? Leo,
I just said I was gonna pass.
you said you were gonna pass. Alright, are you ready?
Yep.
Our name's gonna be... trying to think. Who wants to read? How do I change the delay? Can I do that? Oh, I accidentally quit the fucking game. Okay.
That was the best broadcast ever.
We'll have to do that again. Guess my name's gonna be stuck as Jesus forever. You guys still able to join back or no?
Yeah.
That girl, sorry, my neighborhood and good friends since we were children. I have to go back though. Hold on. It won't let me change my name from Jesus, so. You guys ready? What are you seeing right now? Is there a way to shorten the time? I feel like music is a good part of this, but I'd rather you guys be like up to date on what's happening. We can read along together. We can keep the, oh yeah, I have an idea. We get into Discord chat all together, right? So you guys can hear the Steam broadcast music, right? But you can also see what's happening at the right time. You can do that. So what would I have to do? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, 'cause I'd have to worry about what would be going on the screen at all times. It's up to you guys, because we all can. I prefer just the stupid Discord thing. How do I add people? Fuck, dude. Ah! This happens.
There we go.
Hello.
Hello.
Wow.
We did it, everyone.
Going.
Okay, can you guys see my screen? See the game?
No. I just see a white screen.
Hmm. It's because it's showing my Discord window. Oh, humph. Tried doing that, but you guys said it wasn't doing much. Doesn't pop up as a thing I can share. When I put it up, it comes back. How about now? It's just black. How about now? Let me see. That's why I have full screen. Oops. No, the void! How about now? What do you mean? I just want to do that. Never mind, I found it. Now. I'm gonna turn on voice activity for right now. How about, let's see this. You guys can see my entire screen, right?
Yeah.
Does it work now? Okay, we'll just have to deal with this. Alright, let's go back so I can read the dialogue all together. New game. You have to deal with the non-music element. Are you ready? Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I must feel better off running away. However, I sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. There she is, isn't she cute? I overslept again. It's an anime face, Theo. But I caught you this time. Jesus. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Jesus. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Oh, shit. Alright, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean to me, even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. He. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Jesus, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you'd join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she says is going on about. Jesus Christ, Jesus is... Jesus is... Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content with just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look up a few clubs if that makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I'm surprised I let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I'll have no choice but to start with the anime club. No choice. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into my classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Oh, damn, dude. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Ooh, we're going to go inside her club, guys.
Damn, dude.
Sayori? Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Jesus is a meanie. Sayori is vice president of the Jesus. She's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Here, let's save here. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning I have to have this all planned out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! Yay! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori's across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit because it's generally used by third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Now, Theo, this isn't what real high school is like.
This is a lie.
Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me new member. Eh? I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Oh, it's girl 1 and girl 2.
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Jesus, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at?
Where do they begin?
If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki, her lymph. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Her name is Syndrome.
Her name is Syndrome. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who apparently comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Jesus. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Jesus. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get cupcakes.
It's his
Hey,
last
I made
dinner.
them. I'll get them. It's last dinner. Dylan, stop. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about we make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, that's cute. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you're good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs the one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayuri talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around and my fingers looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. What are you thanking of me for? Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Oh. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayuri said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy. Oh, we got our tsundere. What is it called? Is it tsundere? Yes.
Yeah,
Alright. I give up. This is a literal nightmare. This is even before the part, Theo. Shush. This is your nightmare. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Ah, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayuri.
Oh, no.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any other major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I could keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Jesus, what kind of things do you like to read?
The Bible.
You know, the good old Bible. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Ah,
We lost Leo.
he wasn't interested in anime girls. Okay. Well, a good choice. You're here for the spooks, Theo. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep, complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. The world of planes, not people. You know, I'm like... Sorry, throwing shade. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Is it amazing how a writer could so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something that I can relate at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with Rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world around you, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over me for a second. Never mind. That's alright. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last meeting. It looked like you were working out a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And get that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just so cute as you are. Sari slides behind Natsuki, puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems. No, wait. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, sometimes. I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. It's the truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you should share some of your work so you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit here in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically up at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little bit more comfortable with each other.
Yeah.
Strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Jesus? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's only one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sorry you may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Jesus. You all. What?
It's really funny.
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if I'm writing poems at the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really came up for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we could eventually end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it in the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Jesus, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
I
Yeah.
don't think actual girls do that pose.
No. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Jesus, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. And with that, the 2 of us depart for the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayuri, Atsuki, Yuri, and of course,
I didn't realize
Monica.
Jesus was such a player.
Jesus won the hearts of millions of people, Dylan. Will I really be happy spending every day of after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstance, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Dun, dun, dun,
Ooh.
dun.
It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Alright, who do we want to prince?
I like the girl with the purple hair.
What about you, Theo? Who are we gonna go after? You pass? I'm thinking Sayuri. She's our childhood friend. She likes... Oh wait, she liked that. I guess we're going with Yuri. Judgment. Ribbon. Oh. I don't even know what Sayuri likes, okay?
I think she likes,
Lazy.
things.
Awesome. Melody. No. Peaceful. No. Bliss. Games. Massacre.
That would be the purple haired.
That's Yuri. Clumsy. Sing.
Yeah.
Strawberry. Oh, she likes strawberry. Twirl. Candy. Skirt. Dream. Entropy. Fear.
Vanilla.
Fickle. Vanilla. Kiss. Cage. Flying. Okay, so we got a lot of Natsuki and hi again, Jesus. It's been a long time. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Like you ran away on the world.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for you, but at least I kept my word. Let's give it a save. Well, I'm back at Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jesus. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you.
No, he died for your sins.
Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. He deserves any slack. Sorry, told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh, got her. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry,
She
guys.
got fucking wrecked.
Jesus always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. Thank you, Jesus.
Jesus is really dependable.
Sorry, that's because your room is messy and distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Oh, nice. Nice. So that's icky. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Jesus can be very good friends too. Sayuri. Dot. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she puts me into. Hold on. Alright. Oh, Yuri, I even brought you something to tell you, you know? Wait, Sayuri? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry I made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What'd you do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess it's up to me to rescue the situation. It's up to Jesus to save us. Hey, don't worry. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gestures from you would be a pleasant surprise. He'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal for you if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might like to enjoy. It's a short read. It should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'd like, despite me not reading much. Oh, Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. And I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, I guess you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in her closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Are you looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone's just going to mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What is that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga that amidst the stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curiously, I pull out the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand, and then turns the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Aha, much better. See, a box set with one book missing is probably the most infuriating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get closer and look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? The series I never heard before in my life. Which probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you could go do it through the side. Oh God! If you're going to judge, you could go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the glass.
Feedback.
Hey, oh fuck! Now we gotta pause. Oh wait, he says keep going. It's not to a good part, so he's not really missing anything. I didn't even say anything. It was in your tone of voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Jesus. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah. I stare at the cover. The features show the four girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Oh, wah! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there.
I'm back.
Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't say it like that. Oh, whatever it was pronounced. I'm losing my mind. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space where she hopes I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Ooh, shit. Throwing some shade at her literature.
Dear.
So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would just enjoy something that didn't have plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. That just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they're going to the backstories and some of the romance starts to happen. It's what really makes it so good. There's so many touching parts. Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What is that supposed to mean? A wah? Natsuki gives me a little shove. This means I haven't yet seen you at your full power. This isn't even her final form, apparently. And this chapter seems like it's about baking. This is, I guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's a coincidence. Just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable. Aha! Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick from one manga, it's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Ooh, look at her. We're up close and personal to her.
Dang,
Isn't
dude.
she cute?
They're gonna bang.
We read right in the middle of the classroom. Yes, Dylan. We read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with somebody else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. Look at her, she's so adorable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't? That's not. Well, I guess I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Let me save at this cute picture. Jeez. Sorry. Humph. God, reading the noises is so irritating. Like I'd ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in their face. Erg. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for somebody like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel I can't keep up. I feel like I can't even keep up in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. It's at least safe here in the club room. That's a weird thing. Except Monica was being kind of a jerk about it. Look, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. It's so tempting, because when I play games, I sometimes tab in and out of different tabs, but it's sharing full screens. Well, it's not like it solves any problems. Maybe. Gosh, I just wanted to get to the spooky parts already. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Aha! Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. I'm not gonna laugh. I totally forget that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it especially gets bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. In a stark contrast than her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can't understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling I get when connecting with somebody like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, whom is a rare experience, the thought makes me smile even a little bit to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Aha. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Whole rulers. Width apart.
Just whipped it out. Just like, nope, 12 inches, step back.
Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I said that mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow.
Damn, dude.
I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this, but I suppose it's necessary to sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared that will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I'd never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayuri and Monika enthusiastically put their poems. Sayuri's is the one wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. The other hand, Monika wrote hers on composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Alright, who should I show my poem to first, guys?
I don't know. Sayori.
Theo, what do you think? What, we gotta say which person. Okay. Are you just listening to my words now? I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayuri first. She's a good friend after all. This is a good poem, Jesus. Are you sure it isn't your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I'm the kind of guy who would want to be writing... Am I the kind of guy that would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. That's what so impressed me. Oh my god. Oh. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote it. 1. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room? ? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break from my promise. See? It's like I said before, Jesus. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people will do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have tons of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you on to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry. I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Here's the poem. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay, it was really good until that point. I want breakfast. Sayuri.
Give me breakfast.
Give me the breakfast. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit. It's a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It just came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hee. This was so much fun. Monika's the best.
Yeah, that's very accurate to high school. All the girls in high school went ee and stuff all the time.
Yeah. They all went ee. It's natural dialogue.
Yeah.
It's just he's just sitting in the classroom going like, "Dear God," and all the girls around him are like, "Ee ee." But next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. All right, who are we sharing it? Okay. All right, I'll wait.